On the right. On the right.
Which language parents should choose or use while reading stories with a kid or narrating
Yeah.
stories to a kid. Because, as you suggested, and this okay makes sense to me that kids should lead a way to select their storybooks. But they might be selecting a storybooks because of the graphics, because of the touch, and the text of the storybook could be in a very different language, which is not even their own
Well,
language.
there is, as far as I'm concerned, there are no two answers to it. Always in your mother tongue. I think you need to valorize knowledge over language. Stories are knowledge. They are, they are khazanas of knowledge. And when you're doing that, it doesn't matter. English doesn't matter. English can come in the classroom, English can come when I'm talking in another thing. But when I'm telling a story, it's an experience that must go deep into the child. The child must understand and the child must appreciate, and child must enter into the under the skin of the story. The child must become that story, become that character, solve the problems that that character is solving. If I can do that, then the child is moving on from this level of understanding as a 3 year old or 2 year old or 1 year old to the next level of understanding, because the mind is growing furiously for a child till the age of 8. This is what brain studies show us. If the brain is really flowing so much and growing so much, and all the neurons are connecting, and the brain is a buzz of activities, at that point of time I need to be thinking about the child and saying कितनी चीज मैं दे सकती हूँ, कितना कनेक्शंस मैं कर सकती हूँ बच्चों के लिए, ये वाला चीज मुझे करना है, वो 10 मिनट में मैं कर सकती हूँ। आई डोंट नीड 10 से ज़्यादा मिनट्स, मुझे नहीं चाहिए 10-10 मिनट्स मैं एक दुकान के लिए मैं जा रही हूँ, मैं बाहर जा रही हूँ लंच डिनर खाने के लिए, और आई एम गोइंग, मेरा पिताजी का घर में जा रही हूँ, माता जी से बात कर रही हूँ, चांस फॉर अ स्टोरी, chance to narrate the story. So I'm thinking that the story is a living thing which can only happen in the language which you speak to your child every day. It cannot happen in English.
अगर आपने अभी तक हमारे पॉडकास्ट चैनल पेरेंट्स ऑफ इंडिया को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, तो प्लीज़ आप इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। ये हमें मोटिवेट करता है, हम चैनल पे और गेस्ट को लाए। ये एक ईज़ी टास्क नहीं होता है, हमें टाइम लगता है गेस्ट से पार्टनरशिप्स करने में, उनके साथ ब्रेनस्टॉर्म करने में कि हम कैसे एक पेरेंट की मदद कर सकते हैं, हम पेरेंट को सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं, उनकी जर्नी के साथ ही बन सकते हैं। बट अगर आप हमारा साथ देते रहेंगे, तो हम भी मोटिवेटेड रहेंगे, एनकरेज रहेंगे कि हमें अलग-अलग तरीके का कंटेंट पेरेंटिंग पे, चाइल्ड डेवलपमेंट पे, स्कूलिंग पे लाना है, और सब पेरेंट्स को यहाँ पे सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड करना है और उनके लिए इस पेरेंटिंग जर्नी को ईज़ी बनाना है।
So I would say English becomes a burden if they are not habituated to reading in English. So English becomes a stress. No stress for the child. The child needs to be bindas. Child needs to be just happy, 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 and doing things and learning things without even knowing that she's learning.
So one thing is the home language, which plays a very important role while narrating a story to a kid or reading a story with a kid and the content of the storybook. What do you recommend that what would be the other factors while selecting a story for reading or selecting a storybook for a
See,
kid?
many people say there should be a lot of words in a book. I don't think that's important. Because if everything is described by the writer, then the child's imagination cannot grow. So I feel that, visual storytelling, which is very, very important, because, in India, there are two things, Piyush, that we have all noticed. There is, a storytelling which is coming from visual storytellers. Whether you're looking at Madhubani art, you're looking at Warli art, you're looking at, the columns that we are drawing in front of our homes, whatever it may be, the saris that we are weaving, everything has a story. Okay. So I feel that, just saying that, uh, where did I even start? I don't even know where I started. आपका question क्या था?
What factors are important while
Yes.
selecting a
So,
story?
one, it's not the number of words, it is the big idea that is there in the story. Okay. Will it help my child to think deeper, to think wider with this book? Okay. With a 50-word story, with a 100-word story, 200-word story, you can make it into something the child will. The child will. Okay. But what happens when it is at a level that the child can read and the child has picked? it means that the child has already started enjoying the book, which is what visual storytelling does. Okay. So when you have pictures in it, the child is able to tell the story through the pictures. Child is able to tell the story through the words, and the child is able to tell the story because you, as a storyteller, you are using abhinaya. You are using it in your voice, in your face, in your eyes, in your hands. So then the child is getting into it, because finally what you want is not whether the child can pass an exam in a storybook. The idea is that the child has to mature in proper ways. The child must be ethical in the way she is growing up. The child needs to be empathetic to other people that she's seeing in her life. The child has to have a team spirit in her, to work with other people, to do things together, because these are all the 21st century skills. The child should be able to communicate with other people. The child should know how to negotiate. These are all the softer skills of management, which a management school and MBA school will not teach you. But if the child can negotiate a story, the child can be able to negotiate in a work situation. So, how can you negotiate? So, these are the things that you're looking at when you're choosing a storybook for your child. You're saying, okay, is the story just saying, okay, the child was carrying a red hanky. Why was the child carrying a red hanky? I don't know. I don't know. That I was talking to some parents about children who are doing career counseling and things like that, and their parents were there. And when you ask the child, आप कॉमर्स क्यों चूज किया, ऐसा ही. Okay, but do you know what? No, I don't like science, so I'm choosing commerce. Now, that's not an answer. Now, parents don't have an answer. I wanted to do commerce. I couldn't do. I wanted to become a chartered accountant, and I couldn't. So there's a lot of money that you can earn as a chartered accountant. So I'm not saying that, what is it that interests a child? Why have I spoken with the child? A storybook allows you to do that. Okay. So a career pathway doesn't become just a career pathway where I can earn money. The career pathway becomes something that I live my life with. Okay. And if then we will have fewer children, I think, who grow up into dissatisfied adults who are saying, "Pata nahi मैं क्यों ये वाला काम मैं कर रहा हूँ." And I just, there's so much stress, and I'm getting a heart attack at the age of 35 and 40 because they're doing something that they're not enjoying. If the story comes in right in the beginning and they start enjoying life, I think, we'll have a country itself of, listen, I am only in the party of children. I have no other political view in whatever I'm saying. ठीक है. मुझे क्या चाहिए? मुझे चाहिए वो सभी बच्चे वो even ground में है. There's equity. We all care for one another. That's how I have grown up. Okay. And I'm 76 years old now. So I've grown up in a very different world, Piyush. I grew up in a more gentle world. I grew up in a world where there was less noise around me. There was less violence around me. It was a gentle society where बच्चों के लिए जगह था. And it was not just talking about child Rama or child Krishna or child no, it was the child in front of me. Today, everything, even the child, has been politicized. So you find that, a story when I'm reading is colored by political colors rather than by life colors. And that is what you want. You want to color the life of the child with her imagination, with her understanding, with her wanting to know things, with her explorations, with her sense of wonder. If you can grow that, I think children will grow up and be adults who are responsive, who are responsible, but who are happy. And finally, I think as a parent, what do I want? I think I have, every year I'm working with about 2 lakh children. And every time I don't see all the children that I work with. I'm only seeing videos that people send me. And when I go to sleep at night, I feel so happy just looking at the way in which they are asking questions, the way in which they are thinking, the way they are telling their stories. And I say, my God, this is the India that you want. An India which is heterogeneous, an India which is together, an India which says that, we will help one another. Don't worry. So I think the story as a larger purpose. And the books that I choose need to be that. And that is why I think, Piyush, when I go back to our epics, sometimes I wonder, क्या हमारा epics हम देना है बच्चों को? Because you see, the epic is written for a time. The Mahabharata and the Ramayana were written for a time. And I don't, you may not want to take this into your discussion at all, but I really feel that when I look at, all the books which are coming out with the Ramayana and the Mahabharata, and, it comes up with war, it comes up with violence, it comes up with cheating. And that is what is put in front. Krishna, when he's sleeping over there, Duryodhana comes and stands at his head, and, Arjuna comes and sits at his feet, and he opens his eyes and he sees Arjuna. And he says, Arjuna, I'll give you any help. And he says, Oh, Duryodhana, I'm so sorry. I couldn't help you because you were standing behind me. But that was not. We are finding that Krishna was a very good person at choosing which side he wanted to be on. Okay. So I don't want children to grow up in this. That's why I use the word matlabi right in the beginning. Because many of our stories have that ulterior motive that I want this, and so I will do this book for my child and not a storybook, because the child will be able to go and do a quiz better. Supposing I were not doing that and I were looking at just the child and I was looking at my country, I'm truly, we the people who wrote the Constitution, we are really a citizen, and we really love, and I love India. And if we love India, then I think a story becomes a powerful imagination tickler. It'll make children feel, मुझे भी ये चीज कर सकती हूँ. I can do this. I can make this. I can dream this. And that is what the parent must be looking for when they are choosing a book, and not anything else.
So when I hear you, there is so much depth and insights into your words, and how beautifully you have shared with us how to select the right stories for our kids. And there were a few points stories or the books should actually bring my kids' imagination out into this world. Rather, it should not bring my biases into my kids' mind. Or sometimes there are the biases of writers also, which comes into the books and get translated into the kids' mind. It should not be the case. So while selecting the books, imagination is coming out. There is so open thinking space is there for the kid. So it is like a very exhaustive and beautiful list. What are the factors one should look while selecting a student?
Lovely, great.